Y'all see what's on the screen, y'all go subscribe. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the TVP Lounge, first Friday edition. Hope y'all doing well, man. It's crazy. We are here for another Friday, first Friday. What? It's October. Insane, man. Hope y'all doing well as always, man. Listen, always. You ain't had a good week up until this point of the week. It's the end of the work week for most folks. Hopefully y'all come in here today. Get y'all some type of entertainment. Kick back, relax, enjoy the vibes, man. We gonna vibe out. I hope y'all doing good. How y'all doing, man? Y'all doing well? Comment in chat. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing this fabulous first Friday of October 2023 Q4? What? I don't know where time gone, but time is here, man. We say what up to everybody in the chat. As y'all saw, I have my podcast channel up. I'm in the process of starting to film. Long overdue, but y'all go ahead and subscribe, run that channel up. And today's topic is gonna be one of many topics similar with that channel. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Slogan over there. Bruce, what's good, man? Happy Friday. Tomorrow, what's going on? Happy Friday to you. Marvin, what up? Philly, what's good? Main CZ, what's up? Stephanie, what's going on? Happy October to you also. I know it's crazy, right? Finesse Kid, what's good? Karen, what's going on? Corrupt, what's going on? Up till dawn, said at work, but drinking in spirit. No worries, we got you. We'll hold it down. Appreciate you tuning in, showing support while on the grind. Brandon, what's good? Happy Friday to you. Rodney, what's going on with you? Toya, what up? Said y'all hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Hitting that like while y'all come in. Greatly appreciate that. What's good, Los? What's going on? T, what's happening with you? Said subscribe. Appreciate that. What it is, my boy Hoodie Shy. What up, Shy? What's going on, man? Good to see a good routine of the common folks in here. KS6, what's going on? Good to see you also, big dog. What it is, said great topic for today. I figured so, man. Shout out to the community and conversations I had this week for the topic today. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all engagement on social media, on YouTube, everywhere, man. I be talking to y'all all over the place, man. We'll get into today's topic. Today's topic gonna be a good one. How to be social and meet girls/guys in Vegas. What? That's right. We gonna talk about it. Asia Moo, what's going on? Tamara, what up? Pam, what's going on? All right, check this out. Let's get this round going on. Hey, I need a real quick. Hold on, let me cut the music real quick. Hey, ladies, all my ladies in the chat right now, I need y'all to do me a favor and just say hello. Need y'all comment hello or hi. All the ladies in the chat right now. I'm gonna need y'all today, man. I'm gonna need y'all. Let me bring this mic up a little bit. I'm gonna need y'all today. All the ladies in the chat, if y'all can hear me, if y'all in the if you're not in the chat, then I guess you're not in the chat. But if y'all in the chat and y'all listen, I just need y'all comment and say hello. Cause fellas, I'm gonna try to do y'all as much of a solid as I can, cause y'all know me, man. If you've been around me in Vegas, those y'all been around with TVP, y'all know how TVP do, man. TVP look out for everybody. It's going to be a mutual conversation today, but hopefully the ladies can come in here and be of great assistance for me and not y'all just not take my word from it. So shout out to all the ladies. What's up? I didn't do this last week. Shout out to the replay gang. I appreciate y'all to my replay squad catching this who can't catch it live, but they come back and listen to it afterwards. Shout out to y'all, man. See all the ladies in the chat. What's up, ladies? Hope y'all had a great week. TVP love the ladies, appreciate the ladies. Very, very grateful for y'all. Fellas, y'all know what time it is, but I'm not hollering at y'all right now. I know y'all in here too. So this is what we finna do today, man. We gonna talk about being social. Y'all know on this channel, I make a lot of business content. I make a lot of entertainment content. I like to be as real, direct, and unbiased as possible. So we're gonna talk about being social today. We're gonna talk about how to go to Vegas, how you can break the ice. We've talked about numerous things on stream. We've talked about how to be comfortable. I've talked about getting comfortable, ways to loosen up so you can blend in. We've talked about going solo. We've had a number of different topics, but today we getting straight to the nitty gritty. And fellas, y'all can thank me later. Some of y'all ladies, y'all can thank me later too. But I want to start with being social. And when I say being social, that means what it means, being social, opening your mouth, speaking to people, approaching people, holding conversations, not looking like a square. What? That's right. Some of y'all gotta stop it. Just not a good look for the folks you with. So we always talk, I always say, let me speak for myself. And it's always say all the people who lame or boring don't go. But no, this one today, I hope today gives some people some type of confidence, motivation, inspiration, and how to be social. Because this really not even a Vegas thing, or not just Vegas. This goes to all parts of life. But a lot of people love it. We all love Vegas. That's why we all here. A lot of y'all in here listening, tune in, and especially shout out to all of y'all listening through the YouTube music. I appreciate that support as well. We're going to start with being social. So my first question to all of y'all is, and I asked all the ladies in the chat to comment hello, so all of the fellas in here can see that there's a number of ladies in here. So when I start speaking on certain things, y'all can realize that it's enough girls in here to offset guys. I guess we should take this shot first. Cheers, y'all. Appreciate all the love, support. Appreciate everybody being in here, tune in wherever you listening from. Shout out to all places in the country and the world that's tuned in. Appreciate y'all continued love and support. So we'll just start with being social. So what do you mean how to be social? How should you be social? How does that entail? Let me start off by asking y'all, if you going to Vegas, and this is nobody specific, this is a question to everybody in the chat. You going to Vegas, right? Whether you solo, whether you with a group of people, y'all go out to the club, y'all go out to a bar, y'all go out to a lounge, hell, y'all at a table game, a buffet, don't matter. When you going out where there's going to pool party, pools is great. Pools, this is probably great for people who love the pools, because I know some of y'all love the pools. How do y'all start a conversation? How do you, whether you by yourself or with other people, what is the best way that you have found to start a conversation? I want to ask y'all that in the chat first. What is a great conversation starter if you want to be social with other people, like it, even if other people having a conversation about something? I want to ask y'all, what do y'all do to break the ice, start the conversation, smooth jump in the conversation? What's y'all conversation starters? Let me ask y'all that in the chat. Let me say what up to the folk that done pulled up in here. Yeah, shout out to all of the Hayes in here. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing? There's New Yorker, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in. We run Las Vegas. What's up, my guy? All right. B Money, what's good with you? What up? All right, so we ain't got no conversation starters in here. All right. Oh, y'all being shy. I'll break the ice in. See, this is a prime example. Let's use this live conversation starter. Number one, it don't matter if I'm solo. It don't matter if I'm with a group of people. If we in a particular environment, I'm gonna start a conversation by simply saying some type of introduction type of greeting. Hello, how you doing? What's going on? Or just make some type of joke in reference to where we are. So if we at a pool, and I'm with the guys, say we at the bar, some girls look good. See them over there? Y'all see them? What they order to drink? So let's say one of them ordered basic vodka pineapple. Hey, how you doing today? Easy conversation starter. For those y'all scared to say hello, simple things like, what you order? That look pretty good. Nothing rude, disrespect, just simple stuff. Just say hello. Be respectful. I know some folk be aggressive. Do y'all thing. All y'all aggressive folks, y'all do y'all thing. TVP don't condone being aggressive, but it worked for some people. You just gotta have the confidence. But I asked what's your introduction starter, because this is people's biggest problem with being social. And I specifically say Vegas because Vegas is, one, that's why we all here. We love Vegas. That's what this channel is centered around. But this is a society thing. You got to know how to start a conversation. You can't even carry a conversation if you can't start it. All right, here we go. Ask y'all what y'all conversation starters are. Agree with whatever they are talking about as long as you know the convo. That's a good one too. Listen, see what they talking about? Smooth your way in there. I've noticed something about I noticed something about the person. Something they're wearing or doing, spark a conversation about that, then branch out to other topics. That's very well stated. Yeah. Know who you about to talk to. That's a good point. That's why I was saying, observe who you near, what they doing, etc. That's a great way to start a conversation. Something that's related to them. For me to start the conversation, I'm probably drunk, but I've read the room and maybe chime in on a convo or bring something up funny. All right, let's talk. Let me note this read the room type of thing, because it's been a thing that's been moving around social media. I want to speak on this directly. Read the room. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Because that can be very, very misleading to people. What? Yeah, I know. Surprise. It really can be. But I'll get into that. But for the most part, yes, I agree with you saying. Get the vibe of the room, see how everybody moving in, chime in on the convo, bring us something funny. Humor is always a great conversation. If you can make a joke about something without doing too much, yeah, it's a great way to start. Compliment or a joke. You said what? I go with the joke, of course, man. Yeah, jokes, comedy, always a great way to live the mood. By saying hello, hi. Hey, hello, hi. Gauge the room temperature and jump in where I fit in. Okay. Around the shots of beer pong at O'Shea's and the Link Promenade. I've done that before. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, drinks on me. First round on me. That's probably the best Vegas conversation starter. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all remember my video from going to Vegas solo, that story time I did, which I still owe y'all the continuation. It's been a week. I get on the details. I got something special coming for the channel in the next couple of weeks. But that was something I started off with. I told you I went to the pool party. They talking about drinking in Vegas, the best conversation starter. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. People drinks is the ultimate conversation starter, along with what they wearing. Hello always works for me. Hello does typically work for the most part. Because sometimes you can be like, hello, how you doing? Nope. And they just keep it moving. You be like, what the hell I do for all that? Damn. Tough world, But yeah, for the most part, it does always work. Sometimes when they got that wall up, you gotta know what I'm saying. You gotta know how to break through the Great Wall of China. You know what I mean? Sometimes hello, they just look at you like, you got anything else other than hello? Can you come harder than that? Yeah, that does typically work. Said, of course, I speak first. Hello, how y'all doing? How you doing? For sure. The initiation lead. Facts. Depends on what I am doing, but if I'm gambling, I break the ice by making a comment about the hand of the dealer. Okay, so for all the table players, start conversation by your environment. So, all right, cool. So usually saying hello helps to start a conversation. Deb, what's going on with you? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming here. Pat said usually saying hello helps to start a conversation. Yeah, hello normally does work. That's why I said there's those one-off situations. But yes, hello. Some people, and some of y'all are probably like, what? Bro, why is we saying this? This is common sense. Nope. Common sense is not common in 2023. Most people that's living on the planet today don't have common sense. What? I know, sound crazy, but that's facts. So yes, say hello, open your mouth. It all starts with open your mouth. If y'all ain't picked up on where I was going with this, the first key to being social in Vegas is opening your damn mouth. Open your mouth. Hello, say something, speak, Then once you open your mouth, go from there. All right. So for the most part, yeah, say hello. Say hello. Compliment them, something they're wearing, speak on the environment. It's the most part of what folks in the chat are saying. Cool. Now, here's my question to y'all. How are you? So you say hello, right? Because, I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say no names. Some of y'all in this chat already know y'all. I've either been around y'all in Vegas, seen y'all in Vegas. I told you I'll be watching y'all on Instagram sometimes, especially if we done business together multiple times. You say hello. So then how do you keep the conversation going? How do you not, if you say hello and they say, hi, how you doing? How do you carry the conversation? What's y'all next part of carrying the conversation? Because once you at least say hello and get their attention, at that point, you got to know how to carry the conversation. How y'all carrying the conversation? And I'll lead y'all with this. It's real simple to me. Well, actually, hold on. Well, y'all think about how to carry the conversation. Let me speak on this reading the room situation. This is a thing that has become a thing over the last, I don't know how long, right? So people say read the room. So for those of y'all who don't know what read the room means, it's basically get a sense and feel for how the environment that you in is active. So if everybody in the room quiet or not really saying nothing, obviously it seemed like a chill or a quiet room. So you might not want to say nothing. Ain't nobody in here saying nothing, so I'm gonna just sit in here and not say nothing either.
Nope.
No. Or, well, let me speak for my guys real quick. There's this girl. There's this nice little piece, nice little ting, beautiful, attractive lady that everybody seem they want to go talk to. But every time people go over there and talk to her, she be like,
nope.
So you like, all right, everybody sitting over here getting swerved. I'm not even gonna go waste my time. Hey, and most of the time that's fine. But reading the room, you would think she off limits.
Nope.
That's not the case neither. Let me use both those scenarios and why I say I don't like this read the room narrative. Read the room is a great way to hide behind a lack of confidence in a number of scenarios. Y'all went out to TVP weekend. Nah, I ain't gonna use that example. I was about to say everybody was all chill and quiet till I pulled up in there. But I'm not gonna use that as an example. Let me use both the scenarios that I've been in recently that I said. Going into a place, I think it was a lounge actually. Lounge or maybe one of the clubs, right? Everybody just chilling, standing around, people not conversing, not doing anything. Everybody just, you can tell everybody wants to have a good time, but nobody wants to break the ice. The read of the room is everybody's in here scared.
What?
Me in Vegas, y'all got drinks in y'all hand. Y'all, what the hell y'all scared of? So let me tell y'all, if y'all haven't been around TVP, when TVP started drinking, in a club, in a lounge, in a bar, I'm gonna set it off. What's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? What's the vibe? What's going on? Because all it takes is that one person to break the ice. So yeah, read the room if you want to, but just make sure if you're reading the room, you read the room correctly. Because a lot of times you can think you got a sense, but you don't have a sense. You misread the room, and that can misread how things go. But anyway, back to how y'all carrying the conversation. Because once I start a conversation with you, your response will even tell me if I'm interested in continuing this conversation, or if you are interested in having a conversation. So that's why that's how y'all gonna carry a conversation. Because in Vegas, this is where a lot of people, I think more people struggle continuing the conversation, especially from what I've heard, than actually starting a conversation. So after I say hello, I usually will compliment them on something they're wearing or how they look. Okay. Read the body language. That's a good point. Read the body language. Body language is very key. Shout out to George for that. If the shorty you eyeing seem bored with the conversation or bored with the conversation in her group, take advantage and crack a joke. She is looking to do something more interesting. Bingo. That's exactly why I said that. People misassess the situation. Is this meeting people class 101? Yes, it is. And like I say, this might sound crazy to some of y'all, but I'm telling y'all, some of y'all people is in here secretly listening, because y'all would be surprised how scary people be, especially in Vegas. Vegas, that one place that, bro, everybody don't care. Like, Vegas don't care. People in Vegas to have a good time. Ain't no need to be nervous. But I'm gonna get to the back end of all of this. Now, this sound, like I said, just follow along where I'm going with this. Y'all know I always get to something with a point. Where are y'all from? What brings y'all to Vegas, etc. All right. Introduction and then a follow-up. Exactly, a follow-up question. I may ask them what they're doing in the city, if there's anything fun, recommend. Okay, cool. Follow up to the intro. To the shy people, don't worry. Saying hello first will never not be a little scary. The risk is always present. Exactly. Yes, that's why we are having this conversation today. Y'all gotta just stop being scared. And for those of y'all who nervous or afraid of saying no or all of that, listen, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. People gonna say no. Just keep it moving. It's fine. Don't let one person ruin your confidence. I didn't finish this comment. You said where are y'all from, because y'all out to Vegas, or what brings you and y'all out to Vegas. Probably go from there. I think they may give an opportunity to check the vibe a little more. Okay. Exactly. So listen, this how you be social in Vegas. All you need to do is say hello. Find some way to introduce yourself or introduce yourself to the conversation. This sounds crazy, but I'm telling y'all it's simple. Just say hello. Just open your mouth, say hello. How you doing? Don't wait for nobody else to speak for you. I'm gonna tell you, especially to y'all guys, I asked if the ladies is in the chat for a reason, because I'm gonna let them speak on this. But guys, do not let the guy lead for you. Be your own man. Don't be scared. Say hello. Your boy saying something to somebody, even if you're not interested, just say hello anyway. Be friendly and social. Just say hello. Said it's not just Vegas, bro. It's anywhere. Exactly. I said that earlier. I said this. We talking about how to be social in Vegas, because most of the stuff we talk about around here is Vegas related. But this particular conversation applies to life. And I feel like if you get confident and comfortable in Vegas, you good anywhere, because everybody out there have a good time. But yes, this is definitely everywhere. So what y'all listening to today, don't just tie to Vegas. It ties everywhere. But that's why the back end of this is meet girls and guys in Vegas. Gonna get there. Said the golden rule, the worst thing she can say is no. Exactly what I just said. And again, this isn't just the she. This go both ways too. Like, ladies, this not just for guys talking to girls. This is for ladies who want to approach guys. I know a lot of people might be like, what? Right? Women don't have this problem. Yes, they do. Trust me. I've watched it and I've experienced it. Same thing for ladies. Y'all can say hello. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're staring up and down. Say hello. Or y'all do what y'all do. Get that signal. Come on over here. You could talk without talking. Said don't have expectations, let the ladies choose up. I agree with that. God, as a guy, yeah. Just be social. Don't have no expectations, but this is why I say be social. You gotta be social for sure. And then whatever comes from that. Said I like the what are you in town for? They answer, oh, you're here for blank. You need a drink. Can I get your next one? Yeah, see, that's a good way. Boom. It's a great way. That's a great way to continue the conversation, because guess what's happening? They gonna say yes or no. If they say no, then what you gonna do? Play both sides of that. All right. Said, you here for a good weekend, for a friend's trip. You need another drink? Let me buy you one. What if she say no? Then all right, cool, no worries. Keep it moving. If she say yes, then boom. There you go. Conversation continued, and then you're in there from there, because typically once you get the conversation started, if it's somebody who interested, they'll continue to carry the conversation. Y'all will bounce back and forth off each other. All right, let's move along to the good stuff that I know y'all here for. Matter of fact, let's do another round for this one, because now it's going to get real. I know some of y'all are probably like, bro, why are you talking about this, bro? We know all of this stuff, man. Follow along. Let's get this next round. Now, here's where we about to go. Ladies, this is why I ask if y'all in the chat. I'm going to ask y'all first. So we social. Me and my guys trying to be social. The whole point of me asking on how to be social is so that when I get to this point right here, y'all can stop making excuses. And I'm starting with the ladies first, and then I'm going to get to the guys. But let's just use me and my clique, for example. Me and two of my partners, right? We finna go to Vegas. I'm the social, or I'm the chill guy. I got this real scary guy who don't want to say nothing, and I got this guy who just will talk to anybody, right? So we want to go out. We want to be social. So the magic question that most guys want to know, and that's why, ladies, all the ladies in here, I need y'all to answer this question. Where do we find y'all? I only want the ladies to respond right now. If guys were going to Vegas and we wanted to go hang out and chill with some females, give me 3 places. Where are the 3? But we'll just say during the day. We'll say between noon and 7 p.m. Where is a good place for guys to go to find y'all ladies? 3 places. And in the meantime, I'll pour this around. And if you in a relationship with somebody and your significant other with you, this is just a conversation. Please don't take this personal. This is for educational purposes only. This is not no love, no matchmaking hotline. This is just grown adults having a grown conversation. Because I'm going to tell y'all, with me being in the business that I'm in, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not finna say no names, ruin those situations. But I can't tell y'all how many times people just need to get away for the weekend. or I'm just out here to get away from the family for the weekend, or I'm just here to have a good time this weekend. I can't tell y'all how many times I done read, encountered, overheard these conversations. So like I said, this is just the start of the conversation. But ladies, where y'all like to hang out? From noon to 7, where y'all hanging at? Where we come find y'all out? And do not be shy. Said a lot we say yes for a drink and drain your ass. Hey, that's just what come with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to be willing to buy somebody with a drink, you got to be willing to understand that you buying them a drink might just be a drink and they might keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit will come with the territory. Crossover, what's good, my guy? Said, cause I've been retired for years. That's all right. Don't matter if you've been retired. Hey, what did they say? The game is to be sold, not to be told. That's certain knowledge. The other part of the game is the game get passed down from generation to generation to generation. Don't matter what's going on with the times, the flow still gonna be the same. The principles is still gonna be the same. It's just gonna be a new era that them principles is being implied. That's all it is. Victoria, what's going on? Said, just say hi, skip the BS pickup line. Okay, I agree with that too. You know what I mean? She said, don't say no pickup line, just say hello and get to it. I feel that. That's real talk. Where these emojis at? Y'all want to do another round? Let me get around the emojis. Fellas, I guess our ladies is being shy today. That's cool. Hey, and I was making sure that I was live streaming today. Y'all remember a couple weeks ago I was I was in here screaming solo. But if our ladies not gonna answer the question, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some pre-TVP stuff from what I know, since the ladies don't want to say where they be at during the day. I guess they like, no, we not about to put y'all on game, or I'm not about to get put on blast with my people. Don't worry, I got y'all. All right. First of all, I'm gonna take this shot right here. Cheers, y'all. Appreciate the love and support. And when things get real, like I say, things about to get real. Don't take it personal. It's just all for adult conversations. Y'all know how we do around here. But cheers, y'all. All right, 12 to 7. Trying to find some girls, because I know the guys are gonna answer all our questions. So, fellas, I know y'all gonna answer, but I want to start with the ladies first, because I want y'all to see who the real ones in here, who willing to be out here to look out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just because they know where the girls be at don't mean that's where they gonna be at. So, and what I'm about to say is don't mean where the girls gonna be at neither. Going just plug y'all though. What up, Tina? Good to see you as well. Said TVP, why is Vegas so expensive this month? What is going on out there? It's a lot going on. October conventions, Halloween at the end of the month. Caesar got 5X going on. It's a lot of different things going on, but especially at the end of the month, you got Caesar's 5X rewards along with Halloween, and then you got some conventions going on. It's like a rodeo festival. It's a lot of stuff going on this month, so Vegas a little active. But currently, right now, we're in the middle of discussion. I'm asking all the ladies in here, where y'all be at in Vegas from 12 to 7? Guys trying to figure out where to at least go have some company. Okay, I got an answer right here. I was about to say, I'm about to answer the question for y'all. You got day clubs at a restaurant / bar, gambling somewhere on the strip. Okay, so day clubs or at a bar, restaurant, gambling. Those are her answers. All right. Said, just don't look for ladies on Fremont, y'all. Why you say that? What? Why you say don't look for the ladies on Fremont? Who said that, big dog? What's up? That's funny. Said, in the room, it be too hot to go outside in the daytime.
Stop the cap.
Girl, stop playing. Stop playing. Though you speaking facts, it be hot during the day, but y'all ain't in the room all day. Y'all know how y'all done been in these streams where folk came in here like, who cares about a room? I'm not in the room anyway. I'm always out on the strip, so we can't say they be in the room. How about those Eagles? We'll get to that later. I'm not even finna do that right now. This what I'm gonna say right now. Number one, fellas, where the ladies be at? Number one, the pools. You want to find some females, the pools is open, they at the pool. Your hotel pool or the day clubs. Who said that? T said. That number one. And just because people trying to find some girls, don't mean that they trying to do nothing else. Nobody likes to be. Matter of fact, all of y'all in here in the chat, just so I can prove this point, just say yes or no in response to this. When you go to Vegas, you want to be in Vegas by yourself? Like you want to be antisocial? Do you go to Vegas to be antisocial? You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to be around nobody. You don't want nobody to hang out with you at the bar. You don't want nobody to be near you in the restaurant. Just say yes or no. For all of the people who just kind of like, why you think people always trying to go out there to find somebody? Like, we finna chill with all that.
Stop the cap.
Everybody go to Vegas to find somebody. It don't matter what your intentions is. The principle is you trying to go find some people. Network. However y'all want to classify that, you're trying to find somebody. So that's what we talking about today. Why I said all the grown folk and real folk got to be here today. So that's why I'm asking all these questions, because everybody go to Vegas to find somebody and hang out with somebody, even if it's just because you don't want to be alone and you want to share a drink with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, all the notes. I was waiting for it. Yeah, all right, because I was about to be like,
stop the cap.
Miss me with that. Don't nobody go to Vegas to be to Vegas by their damn self. You might go by yourself, but you ain't trying to be in Vegas and hang out by yourself. Stop all that. All right, now back to what I was saying. Where the ladies at from 12 to 7? The pools, number one. I'm going to say hotel pools and the day clubs. And I'm going to say ladies because it don't matter what the age range is. You going to find the females at the pool. This is why staying at certain hotels are critical. This is why people like me, TVP, make the videos that I make about the best hotels, the worst hotels. This is why I make these type of videos, because if you at the best hotels, there's probably going to be a certain expectation of females you can have. If you at the worst hotels, maybe there's a expectation of females. But regardless of where you at, a good or a bad hotel, the females is at the pool. The pools normally close about 6. So that's why I said from 12 to 7. Want to find some females, go to the pool, because I know everybody don't want to go to the day club. Cool, don't go to the day club. That's fine. You too old to go to the day club. I respect it. I dig it. But you can go to the pool. That's number one. And I probably say that'd be the biggest asterisk. Now, when the pools close, where the girls at? They at a bar. They at a bar. Whether it's a lounge bar at the hotel, or if it's at one of the bars on the strip, like one of the popular bars. Like, think about like Beer Park, think about like Brewdog, think about any of those people watching spots. You know what ladies like to do, and guys do too, but y'all know what ladies love to do. This some TVP game. Ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies love to people watch. So if you want to find some females, go to a bar or go have lunch, brunch at a people watching spot. And throw that in there too. They at brunch midday. They at a people watching spot. They at a brunch. So that number 2. Go to the pools, day clubs. The pools is closed. Go find you a bar that's a good people watch. Alexis, I'm telling you, Alexis always be jumping. But find y'all a good brunch spot, people watching spot. That where they at. Since T was the only female who came in here and dropped 3 answers, let me see. What was your third one? Oh, you said gambling or somewhere on the strip. Yeah, my recommendation number 3: walk the strip. Go walk the strip. They on the strip somewhere, probably shopping or near Fat Tuesdays. But I'm gonna definitely say walk the strip for sure. That'd be number 3. Pools, bar, restaurant. I'm gonna say brunch, circle brunch on that, and on the strip somewhere. That's why I love the strip. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love walking the strip because it's a vibe. And it's therapeutic. Walking the strip is a vibe and it's therapeutic. But it's also a great way to find the girls. Cause listen, if they don't gamble and they ain't at the pool, they mobbing around doing something, probably shopping. I think I just seen somebody say that somewhere. Said shopping. Yeah, I'm usually shopping or at a crotch table. Okay, so there you go. There it is. I get, hey, look, T done put, hey, shout out to T. She gave y'all the full sauce. The pools, day clubs, a restaurant or a bar, gambling, or somewhere in the street. Only thing she missed with shopping. Shopping cool, but most fellas ain't shopping. Y'all ain't about to be trying to go around those stores shopping, and I ain't gonna encourage that. If the females are shopping, leave them alone. Let them that's they female therapeutic time. All right, so during the day, fellas, y'all trying to find some female, that way y'all need to go. Y'all need to go to the pools. Y'all need to go to a day club. Y'all need to go to I'm gonna say a people watching bar or restaurant somewhere on the strip, somewhere that's got good views. They there, or just walk the strip, mob around. Now after 7, I say that for later, cause now I want to flip it around, fellas. For the ladies who be looking for us, cause that's the thing. It might not. Yeah, y'all might be like, what? Yeah. For the ladies who want to find us, cause I know y'all gonna answer this, fellas. Where we at during the day, man? It's noon, 7 o'clock. We want to be social for the girls that ain't afraid to come up and approach us. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I got nothing but the utmost respect for the females in my life who I'm cool with to this day that then came up and approached me. Shout out to them. They caught me off guard. Where we at? 12 to 7, man. The girls want to come find us. They want to know where we at. Midday. What we doing during the day from 12 to 7? Not Sunday football neither. Not Sunday football. Let go ahead get that out there. No football Sunday. You know, because it is some ladies out here that got the confident guy or the confidence of a guy. They not afraid to approach. They not that female where you gotta come holler at me. You know, so TVP will tell y'all where he be at. I'm not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? I've had to learn this at that, but I move like a regular guy. She said not the dirty water. Oh, Karina said at the bar, thotting and bopping. Alright, go to the bars. Yes, because I stayed at Ling one time and I was looking outside my window at the pool and it was all dirty. Oh yeah, I'm telling y'all, people watching spots where the girls be at. That's a hidden gem, low key. Said I'm not at no pool. Probably the last place I'm at. Okay, that might be you personally. I'm shopping and gambling at cool restaurant like Alexa's. Occasionally hit up a lounge. Yeah. All right, that might be you personally. Go to the pools. And I don't get in the pools. Y'all know me by now. I don't remember I ain't been in a Vegas pool since 2017. What? Real talk. I ain't been in a Vegas pool since 2017. Alexis is clutch though. Alexis and Miami Gabi, great people watching spots. What's your top 5 lounges or bars to meet people on the strip? I might say that for the end. That's a good question, Raymond. What's going on? Been a minute, I think, since you've been here. What's good though? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in here. All right, fellas, where we at? Gambling. Lounge or gambling, yeah. Midday, yeah. We gambling, okay. Go to a Raiders game if they playing. That's on Sunday. That's why I said no Sunday football. Well, we're gonna leave football alone. Leave football alone. Cause you watching football, you really ain't trying to be bothered by no female or talk to nobody. You be focused on the game, which is crazy. What? Girl, talk to me while I'm playing football. Hey, what you know about this? The sports book is where I'm at. All right. So usually the fellas find the ladies. That is true. You right about that. But on the flip side, cause you know what I'm saying, I don't discriminate. Like I said, I love being approached. I like being approached just cause I like to see how females approach guys, cause females don't know how hard it is for guys to approach females. So I like to see it when it's spun around. But who this? Corey, what's going on? Said TVP was cracking, my boy. What's up, man? Hope everything good with you. My guy said they had the sports books or the lounge and gambling. For real? What? All right. So Friday, Saturday, from 12 to 7 at a lounge or a sports book. I don't know if I believe that. I ain't gonna lie. Some guys do. Some guys probably is. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But midday, nah. I'm out somewhere. Said I'm posted up at a bar somewhere watching a game or something with a cold drink. So all the guys midday watching the game. Y'all crazy. That is true though. Lunchtime we probably at a bar somewhere eating. Said hell, fellas out looking for females. See? Then why ask the lady first? Where y'all be at? But think about it. Use that same thought. If the guys is out looking for females, where you think they going? All the guys said they at a lounge or a bar, which lounge makes sense. Bars make sense if they got food. Says, don't approach a guy on football Sunday asking for a friend. Nope. Nah. You can. I'm not saying don't. But for the guy's sake, it might be all bad. Dude got a parlay. Listen. This is why I say don't approach. And fellas, I know y'all can resonate. And ladies, y'all sports bet, y'all might resonate with this too. And at the very beginning of the stream, I had my podcast up there because it's gonna be one of our topics: sports gambling. It ain't no worse feeling in the world when you got a parlay on the line. You got a parlay. 3, 4, 5 teams don't matter. You down to the last game. It don't matter if it's a male, female. It close. It like the final 2 minutes, and either you need a couple points or you don't need them to kick that field goal, that touchdown. It's just like, yo, don't talk. Hold on. You locked in the game. You not trying to be disturbed. Imagine a nice little piece pull up to you like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Hold on. What's your name? Hold on. Chill out. Hold your thought real quick. We got about a minute and a half. And then I'm gonna holler at you because I need these 2 points for the parlay to hit. I got a 5-team plan. Yeah, that real life. You know what I'm saying? Shorty gonna be like, well, damn. Well, forget you too then. And it's like, what? Nah, Shorty ain't got no issue. Hold on real quick. Ladies ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Parlay on the line, especially football Sunday, or even if you got that one big bet, man. Hold on, like, nah, hold on. Because ladies not gonna hold on. A guy hold on. If Shorty like, hold on real quick, I'm watching this parlay. He'll be like, all right, cool, boom. He'll sit right there, parlay. Watch with you, post up. You want a drink? Out with us a drink. So yeah, nah. Football Sundays, nah. All right. Let me get back here. Where my guys at? My guys said the craps table. Ladies, y'all take notes. I know some of y'all in here right now who comment in the chat. Take notes. Craps table, any of the lounges inside the hotels. Craps table. Hey, listen, if you look. When it comes to gambling, that's probably the best game to meet anybody, male or female. Craps table. You learn how to play craps, my God. Especially if you a female. You a female, you know how to play craps? God, that's some sexy shit right there. Yeah, craps is always live. If you know how to play craps, yeah, that's game time. Well, they said TVP, you told me not to go to Vegas, but I went last weekend and it was lit. Well, I'm glad to hear that. But I ain't tell you not to go to Vegas last week. I gave y'all reasons why you shouldn't go to Vegas last week. That's what I did. And then at the very, very end of the stream, what did I tell everybody? I'll let the chat answer that. What did I tell y'all at the end of the stream last week? I gave y'all all the reasons why you shouldn't go. But that ain't what TVP said. He just told you why you shouldn't go. Play both sides, that's all. Because y'all know I'm unbiased around here. Lounge, hotel, bar, day club, pool parties, O'Shea's. All right. O'Shea, hey, I think O'Shea's and the Link Promenade is probably one of the better spots nowadays, regardless of the time of year. Because you know when the pools is closed, it's kind of like the hell you do during the day if you ain't going to the pool. O'Shea's, that area, great place to go mingle. You can people watch there too. Y'all know they got the what's that? The On the Strip restaurant, the American Bar. You sit right there, get you some drinks and sit on the side. It's a great spot to go people watch too. I love Chayo my spot. I like Chayo, great people watching spot. Say what's up, man? It's been a minute chasing the money. I know that's right. Get your paper, man. I ain't mad at nobody. Get y'all money, man. I know I told y'all I ain't going nowhere. As long as y'all here, I'm here. So even if it's 10 of y'all, as long as we got people here, I'm here. Sometimes I like to visit the city outside of the strip and act like a local. If we don't do anything, ain't nothing wrong with that neither, man. Listen, I tell people all the time, I'm a local. I don't live out there, but I'm out there all the time. I run a business. My business local. You know, I do just as much, if not more, for some of the residents. But yeah, listen, man, that's gonna be another conversation for another podcast about locals versus tourists in Vegas. I thought about, or I said a podcast. I meant one of these stream topics. Being a tourist and being and how locals feel about it. That's gonna be a whole nother conversation. But yeah, it's a fun thing to do, to actually go be a local, even if you're not a local, just for the respect that come out of it. Creel said the Fashion Show Mall. Fashion Show Mall is a good place to go to. All right, I ain't mad at that. Fashion Show cool. Said, guys, you can meet a lot of women by opening your wallet. You most definitely can, and that's also the greatest way to get finessed. Money talks. It sure do. Shorty see you got some bread, she gonna give you some attention. But guess what? Once that bread gone, damn, she out of there. She gonna see that wallet. Damn. Like, you have whatever you want. What? order Patron, top shelf, everything. She gonna laugh, be cute, friendly, flirty. And now that she done got everything about you that you paying for, peace. Damn. Done finessed you. So be careful doing that. Be careful doing that. It'll definitely get you in the door, but it ain't gonna close it. Some guys will be watching college football, especially with Dion. Yeah, shout out to Prime. Shout out to Prime in Buffalo. Been a beautiful thing to watch. That got to be a podcast. I got to talk about that. I'm too shy to approach women, so I just come back home with regrets. What? Boy, stop playing.
Stop the cap.
I ain't trying to hear that. And if that's the truth, hopefully today got you some insight. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you got some confidence in here. You cannot be Vegas, the one place you can't be shy. 100%. And if you in the right places, which is how I'm going to end this stream. This is why my last question of the stream, that's going to be for everybody here, guys and girls. Hopefully this right here loosen you up and get you some confidence. Said sometimes you may need to set up an EP from a dating app. Nope. Nah, TVP don't co-sign that. Nah, TVP don't co-sign no dating apps. If y'all do that, I'm the wrong one to talk to. I'm against that. I ain't never used one a day in my life, and I never will. So I can't even finish that right there. If that's y'all speed, y'all do that. But I can't do that though. Said don't talk to me when the parlay on the line. Nope. Nah. Let that parlay finish and then we can talk. You know what I'm saying? You can have my undivided attention because you gonna have about 2% of my attention with that parlay on the line. So should I approach at the beginning of the game or instead of the end? That's right. God let me in the first half. We can watch this game together. You don't know how the parlay work. I'm explaining to you why the game going on. But second half, crunch time, nah. Nope. Chill out. Don't do that. He said halftime, T, only halftime. We're not gonna give you a drink. You only gonna give him undivided attention at halftime. That's a fact. That boy crazy. Planet Hollywood Mall, the Miracle Mile Shots. You think that's a good place to find folk? All right, so basically we're gonna wrap this up and then we're gonna end this stream with specifics after 7 p.m. Find the ladies. If y'all looking for ladies, don't matter if you're male or female. It's not gender specific. If y'all have noticed that, if you're looking for ladies, don't matter what you who are, identify none of that. I could care less about any all of that. The pools, the bars, people watching spots, brunch spots, and on the strip. Good place to go find the ladies. Fellas, apparently we watching the games. We at the lounges or the bars or we out there on the hunt. If you trying to find a guy, figure out where guys is trying to go find the ladies at, and that's where they at. But a bar, lounge, and gambling, that for the most part about accurate. The bars on point. I think bars is very a mutual common ground. That's probably where I go personally. If I'm trying to find a female, she ain't at a pool, or we trying to find some girls, we'll go find a nice sports bar. That's where we be at. Said parlay on the line, woman get out my face. I know that's right. The pizza place on the Link Promenade is nasty. Oh yeah, I forget what the name of it is. I heard a lot of people say that. I've heard more negative than positive about that pizza place on the Promenade. I don't touch that. I don't go there no way. Headed there December, Cosmo or Fountain Blue. Come on, man, Cosmo or bust. Fountain Blue ain't even open yet, so we don't even know what Fountain Blue got, but it ain't touching Cosmo. Don't matter what they got. Cosmo for sure. Being a local seems like it would be boring after 3 days. I'm ready to go home. Well, locals, that is home for them. Most locals don't go to the strip no way. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with so many locals. I got family that's locals. I got a couple folk from the stream that's locals. You know what I mean? So I know exactly what local life is like. I've spent a number of trips in Vegas after I got done filming and doing stuff, chilling with the locals. Just like any other local city, to be honest with y'all. Replay gang and rewatch this one night away. No doubt, Steve, appreciate that. Said control the bread supply, can't give too much at once. That's a fact. All right, last thing before we get up out of here. All right, what you said? Hold on, pause. What that say? Said go to the local supermarket. Trust me, be some baddies getting groceries. Listen, make sure they not locals, because I'm telling you, that's a whole, like I said, the locals and tourists. That's a whole different topic. Maybe we'll talk about that next week. Being in Vegas as a tourist and something with locals. I'll figure out how to title it. Maybe we'll talk about that next week. Chris said, TVP, don't let me find out you be on POF.
Stop the cap.
Y'all ever see me on a dating app, bruh? Either you finna get catfished or a screenshot and send it to me and clown me. But But you ain't never catching me on no date now. I can assure you that. That classic though, POF. I remember my partner was using that back in the day, like what 2000. I don't even know if people still use that. Is that the app? I didn't even know that thing was still around. Go find females at Marquee. Dimes there. Marquee. Well, all the day clubs got dime pieces for sure. But you ask me which one to go to, the number one day club or EBC? What? Stop playing. EBC. Psh. Them things be scrunched the lumptious. All right. Last thing, we will get up out of here. For everybody in the chat, it's 8 p.m. You want to go be social. We talked about earlier in the stream how to be social. You got your confidence now. And I just say this too. If y'all don't know how to be social, or if you don't have the confidence, bro, get you a couple drinks. Don't get wasted. Don't be sloppy. That's the worst thing you can do regardless of who you is as a person. The worst thing you can do is be a drunk. Cause I ain't trying to waste my time talking to no drunk. You're slurring your words. You can't process what I'm saying. Don't be incoherent. But get you a drink or two. Take a shot or get you a drink or something just to get the warmth inside of you flowing. And then once you got that flowing going on inside, you'll be good. It'll loosen you up, and then the things you might be scared to do, your brain gonna be gone. You're gonna just naturally do it. That's the one thing that people who don't drink, I respect why you don't drink, but that's one thing that alcohol will do to you. It'll give you that confidence you didn't know you had. But it's 8 o'clock. We going out for the night. Don't matter if you're going to, don't matter what you're doing. But people want to be social and find you. So this is specific. This is why I said everybody in the chat, male and female both. It's late night. I'm glad I just peeked this. My charger ain't on. That'd have been the worst thing. String cut off. All right, let's hook that up. Where are we finding? We'll just say people like you. It ain't gotta be like you. What club you going to? What lounge? Or we'll just name a couple. What lounge you like to go to? What bars you like to go to? What you doing after 8 p.m.? Where can people find you or people who you would think be like you to be social? Where am I at late night? Y'all know me. I'm in the club. I ain't gonna hold y'all. TVP in the club. I'm telling y'all, party bus tour. Hey, listen, y'all might catch me on one of y'all party bus tours. I know a couple of y'all here that be in the chat. We done already hit the party bus. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be on the party bus. I be turned up. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I be dancing for real. My old ass got to be careful dancing because I be my body, these bones right here getting a little brittle. But I be in there dancing on the bus, on the flow. I'm in the club though. I'm probably a Dre's, Jewel. Them probably my two go-tos. Dre's, Jewel if I'm in the club. Or I'm on a party bus tour. So the party bus tours hit there. Sometimes they'll be a Marquee. They'll do Tile. Not Marquee. Well, they do Marquee sometimes, but Zook. I was trying to say Zook. All right, where we at late night? What we doing at the end of the night? Where can we find y'all? What bars? Foundation. For all my mature crowd, as y'all like to call yourselves, the older crowd. Listen, y'all at Foundation. Already know Foundation Room downtown on Fremont. Somebody was asking about Fremont earlier. Fremont for the folk who don't want a club. The older, more mature crowd who don't like the clubs. If you don't like the clubs and you trying to be around people who don't like the clubs, but they want to drink and party and be out, go down to Fremont. That's what you're going to find in Fremont. Everybody on the experience cluttered up. That's why I be so lit at night. Because ain't nothing to do down there in Fremont but be on the but listen to the music on the stages to be on the experience. It's a couple spots downtown that I found recently. Said Gatsby's. I like Gatsby's. Gatsby at Resorts World. Yeah, I like Gatsby's. Gatsby is cool. It's a nice little spot to hang out. Say hang out in places that interest you and people who share your interests, even if you are a geek like me. That's right. And listen, it don't matter how you would describe yourself personally. There's a lot of yous in Vegas. If you a smooth operator, there's a lot of you in Vegas. If you's a player, there's a lot of you in Vegas. If you's a wall hugger, one of them people who think you so cool, you don't got to talk to nobody, you just post up on the wall like these. There's a whole lot of y'all, and I don't even want to be around y'all. If you a wall hugger, TVP, bro, stay away from me. I can't rock with y'all. Y'all got to stay away from me. Girls don't like that, and most people in the club don't like that neither. You in a club, but you post it up. Bro, this ain't the block. Nah, I ain't trying to be around that. I'm in the club. I'm trying to be lit, turned up around good people. I can't be posted up against the wall. Well, like Gatsby perfect, especially if you go to Zoot. right out there. Or if you don't want to go to Zook, great place to hang out. But it don't matter what type of person you is in Vegas. They all in Vegas. Any type of personality you could think of, they got there. Said after dinner at Lavo, shout out to that. I'm doing a club crawl where rockstar crawls are turned up and going all out drinking all night with the randos. Listen, I'm telling you, I love that too. I love the party bus tours, man. Best way to meet people. Said Fremont Street, yeah, Fremont. I just talked on Fremont. He said I'm in the club, the bar, or chilling with somebody's son. Well, the question is, if you chilling with somebody's son, where did he meet you at? You know what I'm saying? Did he meet you at the club or the bar? Or is you out there with some company? Cause people be doing that too. They be bringing that company with them. On a Wednesday, do club crawls still happen? Yes, they do. They sure do. If it's a Wednesday night and you're trying to do a club crawl, you most definitely can. Party bus tours and crawls Tuesday through Sunday. Monday the only day that they off. Foundation room sucks balls. Foundation room does not suck. Foundation room is just not a popular club. I tell people this all the time. If you're trying to find somewhere that's more like a legit lounge and you don't want to be at the big clubs, go to Foundation room. You know what I mean? That's what Foundation room. Foundation room is a spot for you to chill, get nice views of the strip from the rooftop. Hear some old school, new school hip hop, maybe a little sprinkle or something else. They even got a separate room in the bike corner. I don't even know how many of y'all knew that. Did y'all know if you go to Foundation room, if you go outside on the out there on the balcony or the patio, whatever you want to call it, the outside area, most nights you can go over there to the end of the outside spot, and it's another little room back there. You know what I mean? Got another bar, separate little dance area. Did y'all know that? You know that? What? Yeah, it's a fact. Check it out next time you out there. Said off the record at Park MGM for that Usher after party. Yeah, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that's a fact. It be lit. Oh, you two look like it's tripping. All right, I got that my sign. I need to get up out of here. My bad, y'all. You two looking a little ugly right now. But I appreciate y'all support. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream. For all of y'all silent watchers, you're very, very welcome. You know, wanted to know where to find the ladies at, or for the ladies who want to know where the guys be at and what we be doing. Hopefully the stream was helpful for y'all. If y'all enjoyed the stream, or if y'all in here right now, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. It goes a long, long way. But look like YouTube telling me to get up out of here, and I am almost 10 minutes overdue. So appreciate y'all love and support. YouTube is definitely, I can't even end the stream. I guess I might hang out with y'all for another couple minutes. Oh, here we go. All right. I can't even end my stream, but here we go. Get my studio come on. All right, my studio just, all right, there we go. All right. I'll let y'all same time next week, man. Y'all be easy. Enjoy your weekend. Welcome to October 23, quarter 4. Crazy. I'll see y'all same time next week.